So I'm hearing a lot of the same kind of question lately. And that question is, what can I do? What can the individual do as one person in the world right now? It's basically, how can I help? What can I do? And honestly, I'm gonna give you the answer both from as a medium and as somebody within the spiritual context, like somebody who lives their lives as much as I can within a spiritual context. And the easiest answer for me right now that I do myself is keeping our hearts as open as possible. And okay, what does that mean? What does that even look like, Gail? How do I do that? Okay, it means being as kind, being as empathetic, being as compassionate, being as inclusive as we possibly can. It means keeping our hearts open means that we're not just concerned about ourselves, but we're also concerned for the well-being of others as well. In today's political climate, that means we support platforms that help sectors of the economy that are outside of our own area of concern and comfort. It means that we make sure that we support communities whose civil and civic rights are under threat. Keeping our hearts open also means that we are not only concerned for our own comfort and privilege, but we care and support the well-being of those whose lives are directly affected by change and disruptions to civil rights, social programs, and access to affordable health care. It means I care beyond my own privilege. Okay, so here, as a medium, this is flipping this tables here, I connect to spirit, and I talk to spirits connected to people all over, I've connected to spirits from people all over the world. Probably about 22 different countries at this stage. So those people are coming from a whole lot of different environments. And what I mean by that is, as a medium, when I connect to those in spirit, I hear a lot about those in spirit being remorseful and regretful because about their own perceptions and perspectives that they held when they were alive. Because now in spirit, when they see the grander version and vision of how it would have actually happening, they understand that those perceptions and opinions they held were really about their own privilege. And they understand that now. And I hear the thoughts that they a lot of the times I hear over and over again. I thought I was normal. Because they were really nice people. These are just common everyday souls that were living common everyday lives. They thought their reality was normal. Because I guess it was in their lives. But they didn't understand the broader perspective of how opinions, biases, and some of them were restrictive to women, some of them were restrictive to minorities, some to both. They didn't understand how those beliefs also blocked support for ideas and programs that would have helped level the playing field for a lot of other people outside of their own tribe, let's say. So I also hear from those in spirit that they were blind to their environment that they were raised in, and that's going to include things like the gender they had, the generation they were born into, the social economic conditions that they were born into, their education level, their social economic status. All those things are layers to our environment that are going to support, open up how we see the world. And those in spirit, not all of them, because I will also explain something later, but those in spirit who are growing and whose souls are evolving realize now that their environment created opinions, created biases, were supported, and that their environment also supported those opinions and biases, and they didn't really understand that there was something greater outside of that environment. But they do now. And what that is, let me give you an example. It's kind of like a fish swimming in water. The fish is completely oblivious to the water. And that's our environment. That's a fish's environment. So sometimes what I'm saying here is sometimes we need the courage to look inside and to do a check. A little, it's a checkup. Where do our beliefs right now, are they limiting our ability to be outside and to look and to stretch our ability to keep that heart inclusive and outside, and at least recognizing to some degree we are going to be imperfectly perfect. We're going to be completely imperfect at this. But at least can you open up the heart space more to understand where else it can be inclusive? Where else are we really only being concerned with our own privilege and our own comfort? Because that's what the world needs so much more of right now. The word that I hear all the time coming from the spirit world is love. How much they want to say and how much they loved those that they're coming through, their family, their friends, how they want to get that message out. And that doesn't just mean that they loved, it means that they're asking for forgiveness. They're regretful for how they, petty grievances, and they're regretful for how they didn't support each other better. All those things that constitute love. Love is just one word, but when you have to break it down, what does it actually means? It means that I had my heart open enough as I could to be compassionate, to be inclusive, to step up, get past my own ego when I need to in an argument, say, I'm sorry. It's those small and big perspectives and abilities and skills in communication that help our lives grow, help our souls grow, and help this world stay on track to evolve. Let's just say to evolve in the concept of the globe of love. So yeah, what can we do right now, everybody? One person at a time, one heart at a time. Try to keep cracking it open. It's the best I can say. Thanks.